Welcome everybody, SamuraiRevolution here, and today we are going to continue the subscriber skirmish series with a 1v1 here. We have the Dutch against France on Isak Kamchatka. Looking forward to this one. We're going to get in some fun action. Desire to support the channel and receive more content? Check out the channel Patreon in the description below. So, Dutch versus France, this is a very interesting matchup. I've heard this is a pretty solid game. So we're going to see what happens here today. But a little bit, this is a pretty popular map that's on Isak. I'm just going to go over, there are goats around the map. So right now the Dutch player just stole some goats already. So those are all around, and you got really good trade posts contesting. Because both players start with a trade post, and there's one in the middle here to contest over. So we're going to see probably a lot of that, I'm guessing. It's normally kind of what happens on this map. But France is probably going to get trade post early, going for a market start right now. And we'll kind of see what he does here. But both these players here, Pork of Doom and Taco, is around like first lieutenant range. So should have a pretty decent game here against these two guys. And we'll see what happens here. So Dutch getting a lot of goats early. So I got 4 goats there. France just has 1. So he's getting a couple down here too. Those do make a big difference, man. Those goats make a huge difference. So we'll see if those help. They'll definitely help Dutch get those banks out earlier. Doesn't have to worry too much about getting all that food in, you know. So that's going to be really helpful. And then we'll see what happens with France here. But here we go, Dutch starting off. Pretty good. I like this map for Dutch. I think this is a good map for Dutch in a little bit of an aspect because you have some good blocking already here. It's not completely wide open, so they only have to worry about the left side and then these 2 waterways here, which can narrow it down a little bit. Not saying that it's the best map in the world for Dutch, but I think little things like that do help any civ that's trying to turtle in any way, like Dutch or Japan or Portugal or something like that, you know. So we'll see if that comes to his advantage today. France getting the hunting dogs in already. Going with the market start, as I kind of discussed in the first subscriber skirmish. France, really likes to get the market because their villagers here gather a little faster. So it just compounds very nicely for them. So goats stacking up for Dutch now. He's going through that first hunt. 3 CDB. Let's look at the French deck. Pretty standard stuff all around here. Does have 10 Jaegers in there, so we'll see if we get some Jaeger action. Heavy cans in there as well. But nothing too crazy for the French. Let's look at the Dutch here. Pork of Doom. One of the best usernames by far. Looking like a pretty good Dutch deck, too. We do have Black Riders in there, so I could help them against some Courier Seer spam. 2 Reuters shipments as well. I like this deck versus France. So we'll see kind of what happens with this. I think the Black Riders are going to be better than the Swiss Pikes because France tends to go H3 and get skirms. So, you know, if that does happen, then that'll be helpful. You'll just be able to hit and run. Love to see some heavy cannon action today as well. We'll see if that happens. But here we go. He's aging up in transition. He's going with the Quartermaster, and France should be going with the Quartermaster as well. Over here, he is. Dutch normally gets a pretty quick age up with their villagers, like how their villagers work. So, not too surprising with the fast age up here. Chopping that wood away. He's going to save up those goats, man. They're almost at 100 food apiece. So he's got 700 food. That's a 700 food shipment right there, just sitting there. France has only 200 in equivalent, it looks like. So that's going to be really big for Dutch. That is going to be a huge game changer, I think. At least getting him off the ground early here. So he's got enough wood for the first bank. Bank is going up. And then transitioning an absolute ton of villagers on the coin. Keep an eye out down here. Meanwhile, France and Dutch just aged. Meanwhile, France is getting all those upgrades. Placer mines. Trade post is coming out. Getting all set up here. Invisible scout right there. He's actually might be discovered here by the Explorer. Yes. And now he's going to beat him. That scout, man, it can do a lot of good stuff for you. Like, if you just had scouts just kind of, like, sitting around invisible, man, that would be helpful, wouldn't it? That'd be really helpful. Alright. I'm keeping more of an eye on Dutch because I'm just interested to see kind of what he does. There's a few different things you could do with Dutch, I feel like. I think France is more straightforward. I think most people do kind of a straightforward thing with France. I'm assuming he does, like, a semi-fast fortress. Or he's going to... I assume he's going to get the fortress. Very few French players play a ton of H2 unless you do a Samwise build. But 4 Vils is coming in. 4 CDB, I guess you could say. And everyone is waiting for the storm to start. Nice 90 wood treasure in the center of the map here, Dutch could grab. And stables going up, no surprise for France. No buildings yet for Dutch. Does have enough for another bank here. Wonder what he's doing. Maybe not concerned. Oh, okay, bank's going up now. Alright. 700 wood's also coming in. And it is in. These goats are still getting food on them, so maybe just sitting on those for a while. I'll be interested to see when he goes through them. Alright, meanwhile, France is going through their hunt here. He has one that's coming in closely here, too, so that's pretty nice. And Dutch has one there and one here. Stables going up for Dutch. So maybe he's thinking that he can put some cavalry pressure on his own. He knows that, I'm sure he knows that Cav is going to be coming his way. It's almost always what happens with France. So we'll see kind of how he decides to do this. If he's going to get enough Cav to contest with France. Age 2. He does have the 8 pike shipment, doesn't he? Yeah. I mean, that's like a Dutch staple right there. You need that 8 pike shipment. Especially against like France or Germany. It's a very important one. Alright, he's going for the 90 wood. There's no Explorer around. He saw it. He must have seen the Explorer up here, so not too worried. Keen eye from Pork of Doom. The cavalry are on the way. 4 on the way. Kind of like GUA's Cav Semi. And here they come. Dutch has a cavalry of their own coming in. Bank is also spawning in. Is he gonna... Oh, he's going right up right there. I don't know if the guy saw that. I did not see it in time. It's going to go up. Scaring me there. It'd be so sad to see a bank wagon go down. 700 resources just gone. Not as bad as factory wagon, though. So France just kind of bouncing around here. Surprised he's not kind of pressing the coin or anything. He's very content, it seems like. 5 Hussar are out now for Dutch. 600 wood is next here. So going for a pretty solid Age 2 build right now. A lot of cav are coming up from France. Pretty coin heavy. He's got 700 wood coming in next. And here we go. We got some contesting now. So the 4, and now he's going to see all the French cav there. And pretty good micro there to save the other 4 Hussar. So he loses 1, saves 4. They're going to go around that way. It's like France is going to go around this way, and the action has begun. We are underway here. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. Ah, yes. France is already in there, and that's how I was thinking earlier he could have done. Got a Vil. So does get a villager. What's he going to do here? He has a cav on the way and 8 pikes. So definitely he's going to be able to defend this. Not too hard for him. Let's see if he gets all that. Is he going to age or is he going to send the cav? I would maybe age. Because those pikes will easily beat that. So he's going on the advancement and he's going to go for more cav. So another cav batch is going to come out. It's really the last of his hunts over there, so he needs to secure this new location. And he's snaring now. The French cav. Pikes are going to get in there. Ah, nice play. Some good micro from both players, getting their cavalry saved. So majority of the French are saved right now. Some more Hussar on the way. So Dutch have a little bit of an advantage now. They do have some pikes out. Barracks is coming up from France, immediate answer. And France is also grabbing the center trade post. There is a scout right there still too. That's the thing with France, you gotta kind of like find that scout, right, and kill him. I mean, I guess they can just retrain them. So that's the thing. But here we go, now he's going through all of the goats. Fantastic time, his hunts are low. His explorer's down now. So he's trying to get all these goats out. We'll see what he does going into age 3 here. He's not going to have a lot of food, so he needs to kind of figure out this food location. And there's a scout chilling right on it. Tacos is waiting right on top of it. He knows something's coming. And here come more cavalry. Look at that. It is right there. Sees exactly what's happening. Pork is on the defense, man. He's ready to go. Alright, Pork is age. Let's see if Tacos is going to be going up soon. Yes, he is. He's got a few musks coming out just to get some defense here. I should see what each of these players send first in age 3. So Pork has a shipment. It's like a lot of people on coins. They're going to go with Black Riders. He is! He had almost 15 villagers on coin. That's a lot for the Dutch, so... Wow. Alright, so Black Riders coming out. Tacos is up. He has 2 shipments. Skirms are coming in. He's got to get in our house here for his next shipment, so I'm guessing in our military, maybe he's going for 7 skirms. He's going to go for 1,000 wood. Get that housing population up. Oh, he's found the scout. That's funny, man. I don't like the scout. Alright, so the Hussars are waiting. And lots of coin here, too. So maybe Jaegers? That'd be really funny, wouldn't it? Black Riders are playing on one side, Jaegers on the other side. Now it looks like he's just queuing up lots of troops here. So we have Skirmisher on the way. Dragoon on the way. No barracks yet from Dutch, so not even concerned about getting any skirmisher, apparently. Here are the Black Riders. I gotta say, one of the best looking cards in the game. Look how good that card looks. It is by far one of the best looking cards in the game. The unit itself just looks fantastic, too. Like, look at that, man. Very well done, whoever designed that. And he's going... Okay, I was just speaking about all that, but Dutch is going in. Dutch is going in for the assault. Black Riders are here. And we are going to slaughter these Hussar. Pike are also here. So, if these Hussar stay alive here from Dutch, this could be really nasty. Black Riders are all alive, and then one's down back there. Wow, Black Riders are doing really good work. 8 Skirm are on the way, so good counter here for Dutch. Or for France against Dutch here. And he's pulling out. Skirms pop out. Wow, really good timing pulling out there. And saves the Black Riders. So Black Riders are alive. Some good trades there for Dutch, I think. And we have the exact counter that is needed. Reuters are coming out. Now we have a barracks. 2 barracks is coming out. And there are 2 stables out. So Dutch is, I think Dutch is looking pretty good. France is always looking... I mean, France is always in the game, right? So France is in the game, of course. But Dutch, I mean, underrated Civ, underused Civ, underappreciated Civ, whatever you want to call it. I'm rooting for Dutch, of course. So we have a ton of Dragoons coming out here, too. Which is interesting. I think I would definitely get some hand cav. But he's going to go with the Dragoons. People love the Skirm Dragoon combo, man. I think it's overrated to an extent. Like, if your micro is beyond through the roof, then great, use it. Majority of players is not. I think it's a little overrated. Siege is also garbage, as you can see here. But, not saying it's not effective. It certainly is. And our Black Rider is down. And they're pulling out there. Alright, so some really interesting action so far. And there is, like, there's certain times, right? Like, late game ports, like, of course you're gonna go Dragoon, Cassador, you know? Like, there's certain times where it's like, yeah, you can do that for sure. But, like, Must Cuss, very underrated combo. Like, there are some underrated combos other than this. Like, this is what you see a lot nowadays. A lot of people love this. Unless you're Japan. And you don't see that. Yumi and... what's the, Yabusame? Dude, if someone plays Yumi and Yabusame, I don't even know. I don't even know if that would be anywhere near effective, but that sounds amazing. That needs to happen. Alright. I kind of want to try that now. I'm going to try that this week. I'm going to mess around with it. Probably not even going to be worth it. But, hey, why not? Alright, so France has got a really nice grab in the middle here. I love the cavalry in this game. It looks so clean. Like, look at them in their hats. They look great. And they're going in, so here we go. Tons of skirms. Wow, Dutch mass some skirms really quickly here. And here we go. We have basically the equivalent armies of each other going at it. The Reuters only cost 1 population, so there's a little bit less of a stronger force here than what you really see. Let's look at their thing here. So 16 range attack compared to 26 of the Goons. And now we're going to see some Skirmisher Siege. Going right back for it here. That should be able to go down pretty fast. He's got a large mass right there. And continuing the mass here. Mask. What in the world? Dude, too much. I'm not even going to say anything so this video doesn't get demonetized. Too much. Alright. Skirmin and Dragoons are chilling. I'm surprised he only has 1 of each of these right now, but I guess that's his production. Take a look at his eco right now. He's trying to get situated. Looks like he's going to stay south for the majority of his eco. How's Dutch doing eco-wise? Looks like they're transporting over here for some food. So a lot of moving around is going on here. 2 Falconets coming in for France. See what Porkadoon's been sending. Looks like he's been training a ton of skirms. 7 and 8 skirms came in. 1,000 wood's coming in. So we'll see what he does with that 1,000 wood. Surprised there's been no walls from these players. Like, I would wall off these parts. Cost like 10 wood to wall that off. Like, why not? I don't know. But hey, everyone has their playstyle, and that is why I like watching this kind of stuff, because you get new styles. Sometimes. Alright, so Dutch is coming over. France is chilling. Large masses, man. They got large skirm goon masses. Skirm ranged cav masses. And more Reuters coming out. Dutch's eco is slamming on the floor here. Just constantly pushing out units. 34 villagers reaching close to max capacity, so... And France has 35, so, I mean, I think Dutch has the better eco advantage right now with those banks. The Corps de Bois do better than, obviously, what 35 vills is, so... That is something for sure. Oh my goodness, we have a massive amount of CDB. 30! The entire French economy is down south here, and here comes the French army desperately running for them. Reuters are going at them. These guys are probably going to survive, though, because... They are so OP in their hit points. Look at them, they're just taking it. Skirms are getting in here, though. This is dangerous. France needs to press and figure it out. Almost 5 CDB are down. A lot of skirms are getting hit here, and CDB are getting hit. We lost about... There's a couple there. What looks like 6. So not too bad for France, considering the circumstance. That was terrible. Looks like he's going to go back here. Just keep him behind his army. So they're both defending their armies nicely. Very conservative tactics from both players. France is saving up, it looks like. Is he going to try to go industrial? Nope, he's got units in queue again. I wonder what France is thinking. He needs to get villagers out. He does not have any villager production. Borkadoom is continuing the villager production over here. And we have the church card. Oh, could see some Stadholders or Stradiots. Could be very nice. I'd love to see some of that action. Stradiots could be great to clean these guys up. I mean, if Heavy Cav come out, then obviously we can get some, he can get some Stadholders out too. Alright, so coin is running out over here for France. This is his last coin mine, other than this one on the southern part of the map. Dutch building a town center in the center, and France pressing this trade post. Coffee trade's coming in for Dutch, so he's going for the extra banks here in exchange for troop movement speed. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. He really needs, I feel like he needs the mobilization, especially versus this, but he's done it. Look how slow the skirms are now. But he can get 2 more banks, so I'm guessing he's going to get 2 more banks here. It'll give him a great economic advantage for sure. I mean, he has... Now we got some vills in queue now. 10, almost 10, well, I guess 7 more vills specifically. 7 more vills in France, and then banks. So, very helpful for him. Cannons are putting in some work. The Reuter and Black Rider mass is at 50. And 2 banks are coming out. Dude, Dutch is in maximum overdrive. It's on. I think it's on France now to make the moves. Because France is running out of the resources. We have cavalry coming in over here too. Some very advanced vills there. And gonna get some raids over here. I love the cav pressure. Oh, one of these is like 1 HP. I think France could kill that if he wanted to. Kind of surprised he's not attacking it. And now Dutch is pulling out. I love the little cav pressure like that. Like, punish them for not making walls. And he's not even going to go over there with goons. He's going to go over here with his goons. Alright, infantry combat coming in for Dutch. Let's go back and see what France is doing now. 3 queer seers. It's about time. France hit the red button. 5 in queue as well. Oh, baby. He knows the skirm mass is mighty. But there are many Reuters here. We have an artillery foundry coming out. This is going to be very interesting. He also has his cannon, so this could play very nice. Ooh, good hits there. Could play very nicely in France's favor if he gets a good cav engagement. Here comes some. He's got to keep these guys hidden. Interesting town centers spawn. I do like it. If he's gonna have to defend it though, I don't know about the villagers in the middle here. That's kind of out there. And Dutch, you only have 50 villagers, so you don't really need an our town center. But he's trying to get up there. He's almost at 50. Alright, so his extra 5 cav have arrived. Culverins are coming out from Dutch. And France is going to press, it looks like. These 2 cannon back there. This coin mine up here is getting grabbed, dude. France is running on the edge here. He's got to push. The time is now. He's got 34 vills compared to 46 over here from Dutch. 2 culverins are coming out. Really needs to get his skirms shooting away here, Dutch. He's trying to figure out what to do. He's got so many units. Almost at 200 pop. Tacos has more. So Tacos has a greater military advantage right now in terms of population. And that includes just the 2 culverins here. So here we go. This is it. This is big engagements. The time is now. The fray is underway. Look at him go. Big cannon hits there. Both down in like 2 shots. The culverins do great. French cav get behind there. They're going at the Reuters though. They're not going at the skirms. That could be bad. Oh, we got more coming in though. Reuter numbers are dwindling. Cav are down. More are coming in. 40 skirms. 15 Reuters. Ooh, dude, France could get this. France could get this. He's bought the Explorer. Good trades here from France. We do have Hussar in queue. Are these veteran though? Stradiots are coming in, baby! Oh, the play that needs to happen. 30 skirms against, how many we got here, France? Against 44. Stradiates are coming in. There's only 5 goons. And 10 Hussar, dude. This is it. The tides have turned. I thought France was going to win the battle. They're taking hits against these Stradiates here. They're soaking. They're chasing. Stradiates are almost down, but all the cavalry are here. Come on, man. French cav are going around. Town center's coming out there. And these villagers are coin over here. All these skirms are going to go down. The Age 2 cav are getting the job done. Here come the French cav. Dude, this is absolute madness. The fist fighting, it's just back and forth. They're just exchanging blows. This is the type of match that I wanna show on this channel. This is what I want. These type of matches. Dude, just unreal stuff. Dutch has the skirm advantage now. Those cavalry did great work. He still has 18. So France still has a good amount here. What is France gonna do though? Dutch is going with more skirm. Dude, you gotta get Hussar in. Hussar did the work for you. Here comes some CDB across the map. Oh my goodness. They're running now. Villagers are going over there. Maybe he's trying to grab a coin mine. Oh man, so much is going on. And we got villagers way up here. Oh my goodness. Alright, Taco's bought his Explorer back for the second time. CDV are over here. Oh, they're just going at it now. These are dead. These are so dead. The whole Dutch army's going over. Everyone's on minimum resources now. Are we seeing any mills up? Yes. Dutch has a mill up. Literally on the trade route. That's probably the most bold thing I've ever seen. You could build it here or here or here. My goodness. Yeah, those vills are down. Any mills? No? I guess he does have this hunt, but that is it. How are we doing resource-wise here? 34 vills. He's got a lot of food. He needs coin. This is what he needs, and he's going to discover those Dutch vills once he gets over there. It's not looking good for France. He needed to win those engagements. Cuirassiers are here. Alright, he's got 2 town centers out now, so he's getting a lot of Courrier de Bois production out. Courrier de Bois. Dutch is looking good. Dutch has a great advantage now. The eco's in great... Look at that. Coin's coming in nicely. Yes. Oh, French Cav with some great raids, though. He's going to get around 5... How many villas is he going to get here? He's going to get a decent amount. And he's got his own villagers right there on the coin mine. Skirm's going over to protect. He is shooting vills with his CDV. Let's take a look at this French economy again here. Yeah, 16, that's it. Raiders are coming in. Skirm's going to clean that up. But here comes the whole Dutch army. This is all that he has left here. This one house is going down by 1 cav. It's nuts. It's going nuts. Walls trying to go up here? I can't tell. Alright, he's got to get these central coin mines. That's all that's left. Here come the Dutch. It's just like his heartbeat. It's like his heartbeat when he's hitting the coin mine. Alright, so 1's down. Look how tanky they are. 3 down. He's got some chilling here. I don't think he's just trying to figure out what to do here. His production is beyond minimal. He just hasn't been able to produce any units the past few minutes. Dutch is almost in full force again. Plantation is going out. It's over. It is over. There's no way. What a game, though. Really good game. Some great back and forth action. The coffee trade played out for Dutch. I'm surprised. I wouldn't have done it, but it was a great choice for him. And the siege was not an issue for the range cav and Skirm. Oh, we have some courier. Oh, we have some courier raids though. This is looking good. Those could all go down. How many vills is that? That is looking nasty here. He's sending one cav over. This is his desperation attempt. Oh, we have 5 cannon though coming out from Dutch. It's not gonna matter. He's gonna lose these vills and it's not gonna matter. There's just no answer here for France. 5 cannon coming out. Surprised all these villagers didn't die. Wow. He did lose like 10 vills though. That was a 10 vill loss. Ouch. Town center is going down rapidly. Alright, France, what do you got left? Your empire is dwindling. Town center is down. He just has some skirms left here. Some skirms on the way. 8 crossbows coming in. This is the last stand. Can't wait to see these cannon get in the battle here. But they're not going to. Man, these courier seers are getting their money's worth. The skirms are just going to go at them here. They don't even care. There's just too many skirms. That's absolutely hilarious. Look at them. Get... That's just destroyed. Here come the crossbows. And the skirmishers for the last second attempt. Cannon are moving up. Got some really good hits here. Opportunity for some really good hits. Get in there, cannon. Take them down. Meanwhile, this one Hussar has been single-handedly taking down the entire southern housing section there. My Basset Hound is crying for the French. Basset Hounds are French, so he's crying because the French Empire is collapsing. That's awesome. It's really funny because like it's not really that loud in real life, but it echoes really hard on the mic for some reason. Alright, the last amount of skirms are coming. Now he's getting his mill out. There's no food left. Desperate times. Here we go. This is it. Take him down. The cannon fire of this game is so good. I love hearing the cannon fire from a distance. You can hear thunder from the distance, you know? Such a great feature. Alright, here are the skirms. Go at each other. Just gotta hold the line at some point. Just gotta hold the line. Here come the cannon. Ouch. That one guy got 3 shots on him. And that is it. That is the game. Dutch with a huge victory here against the French. Really good back and forth battle. Let's check this post game. France killing the food, but Dutch coming out obviously with the coin, but with the wood as well. And a ton more unspent resources. It was just a really great battle. The military unit count here will show you, yeah, there was a little bit more on the Dutch side. But the military population was more on the French side. So it's really interesting to see that play out. And the big spawn in here was the Stratiots coming in. That was huge for them. And that really made the difference, I think. The Stratiots and then that Cav spawn was the game changer. If that didn't happen, I think France could have taken it. So really good play by Dutch to have the whatchamacallit card in there. Look how close it was. So close. And then that right around here is when that battle happened. And then it was just uphill for Dutch and downhill for France. Really fun game there. Good match, guys. If you have videos like this, as always, like I was saying, send it on Discord. Do it on the Share Your Content channel. And I'll definitely take a look at them. If it's good enough, man, I'll put it up on this. Series. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this game, and I will see you guys in the next one.